Hello everyone, War here, and welcome to some Path of Exile gameplay. But this time I am not playing in the Betrayal League, I'm actually playing some casual in the Standard League on a non-melee build. I'm playing my old Lightning Witch. I just put it together, quite roughly actually. So I'm just going to have some fun and play with some Arc. And I'm going to play this, I'm just going to casually play this Primordial Pool map. It's not a high level map, I know, but I'm gonna play it anyway, because I just don't want to play some casual on some different build I have. By the way, this character, before anyone of you say anything, no, this character will not be able to do the high endgame content. This is just a character I have fun playing. So, with that out of the way, let's see if we can have some fun in this map. And yes, I'm going to show what I have for gear and all that. Actually, I've started thinking about what build I'm gonna play in the next league, which will not launch like tomorrow or anything. I think it will launch like next month if I read right on the internet, but I don't really know. But I started thinking about, what would be some fun builds to play? And I have two builds. One, I want to make a concentrated path build, because concentrated path is bloody amazing to play with, because it's fun. So I want to make a Chieftain Marauder and play with that. I'm not entirely sure about the details yet, how I'm gonna make that build. And again, it's a little bit too early, because you don't know what they're gonna nerf, buff, if they're changing in the skill tree. I have no idea about any about that, because it is a while to the next league come out, and I have no idea what the league even will be. So I'm taking a little bit easy, just thinking about what skills I would like to make a build of. The second is, when I start to play this build today again, I am quite interested to make a lightning build again. I said in the last league I really wanted to make an ice build. Well, I did, but I never getting anywhere. Never went anywhere with it, and it was quite hard to play. It was fun, but a little bit too hard to play, at least with the skill tree I made. So, yeah, I'm never getting anywhere with that. So. I might need to revisit that one day, because I like the changes, but it was a little bit too hard, at least for me. But anyway, so I want to maybe make a lightning build, and actually one thing I might gonna do, I have played a life-based build in pretty much the entire time I've been playing Path of Exile. It have been life-based and life-based, because I like life-based. Maybe it's time to try out some energy shield again. I know energy shield is nerfed, it's not as powerful as once was, which is good. I didn't like the time when everyone was playing energy shield, and energy shield was the be-all, end-all, everything, and I didn't like that at all. That was not a good thing, in my opinion. So, whoa, that hurt. Man, wait a second. I don't take elemental damage from the reflect. Whatever. But again, as you can see, the problem with this build I'm playing right now, my survivability is absolutely trash. My damage is decent, but this build the build I'm playing right now will probably never be, at least not with the gear I have, at least be powerful enough to actually do the high endgame content and all of that. I don't think so, at least. Well, I'm only level 86, but still. I think it will be powerful enough. It lacks the damage and it lacks the survivability. But anyway, that's not the reason I made this build. Let's fight the boss here, and I'm thinking about, should I use Arc again, or should I just switch to a more powerful single toy skill? Actually, let's take some Ball Lightning. Yes, I know I should have the Ball Lightning. It's quite a good idea to use slower projectiles with it, because it will increase the damage, because then it will be hit much more. But it's doing really good damage actually. But when I'm thinking about building a new lightning build, I want to make a lightning brand build. Because lightning, I like lightning. I actually like lightning more than fire, and my most successful build I ever made when it comes to magic is actually fire based, because fire is a little bit easier to make, in my opinion at least. I like lightning. I want to say that ice is harder. Well, you can just freeze enemies, but it's hard to get the crit and damage just to freeze them, at least in my opinion, and I'm always using cheap gear, so that might be the reason. But Yeah, I'm just going to show what I have for things on this character. It's nothing really special, but I have some relatively expensive item. And if you're gonna see an expensive item, Impulsion's Broken Heart, a 6-link, that is a relatively expensive item. And I didn't find it, I didn't craft it myself, I actually bought it from a friend. I think I paid like 5 Exalt for it, but that was a lot of currency. Well, it's a lot of currency for me. I know maybe some of you are very rich, but I am, and I don't have to be rich to play the game. But anyway, Impulsion's Broken Heart, I actually like this item. So that's definitely something. Then what more we have? We have a ring here with some quite nice amount of lightning damage on it, which is a pole ring, and it's not the best, but again, it costs 2 chaos, so I'm not gonna be too picky about that. I have another ring here. This one I have resistance on it because I don't have maxed out resistance really. I think I'm missing like 10 resistance of everything, but yeah, it's close enough. But I should really fix my resistance. That means fixing a better ring in this one. So this ring is nothing special at all. I should really upgrade it to something much more potent. And I have some ones here with crit chance and crit. Well, yeah, crit chance, spell damage, and cast speed. A lot of spell damage actually. I don't remember how expensive they were, but I don't think these two ones was too expensive. This one could actually be a little bit better as well. This one is quite nice, and this one is not as nice. I actually craft these gloves myself, and I quite like them. They have really nice resistance, some decent life, and some spell damage. So I'm quite happy with this one. Could use Maglador's, not Maglador's. I don't remember the name of these gloves, but the crit gloves would be nice because I'm quite crit invested in this build. Yes, defensive boots. What else is this to say? And again, defensive belt. Life and resistance. And again, with my helmet, life and resistance. There are probably unique items I could use to boost my damage a lot, and I could probably use something like, what's the name of that now? Blood Rage to get frenzy charges and get some more damage. But I go with easy. I have some nice flasks. I have a Vessel of Victorio. I don't know how to pronounce that. But this flask was very expensive back in the day. I don't really know how expensive it is right now, but I bought it for cheap. I got myself and Sears Promise by doing it Siri. I have an absolutely normal and horrible little diamond flask. I should really roll something on this one, so this is quite a little bit embarrassing to show that I have just a normal, non-modified diamond flask. So that is a bit embarrassing, I won't have to admit that. I have a remove bleeding flask because I love remove bleeding flask because I have died way too many times to, well, bleeding. And I have just a basic, I should actually get a better Quicksilver flask. I should get one with movement speed actually. If you're wondering about my skill game setup, well, I'm currently now using Ball Lightning, and the Ball Lightning's damage is 23,000. But it is per hit, so that is not the true damage. The true damage is a lot higher, but I have no idea how much damage it does, but it does a lot more than 23,000 because that is per hit, and I don't really remember how many hits Ball Lightning do a second, but it's something. I don't really know. But they do a lot of damage, at least what I think. Well, it depends what you compare doing a lot of damage to. By the way, I won't forget something. I'm using the Core of the Storm, which is a relatively expensive item. This item I really like. This is why I went crit. Every time I crit, a bolt of lightning will strike my enemies. So, every time I crit with this one will do. Let's see what actually, how much damage I will do with it. Let's see, offensive. You can see 33,000. So every time I crit, the enemy will get hit by like 33,000 lightning damage every time I crit. So that could be a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage on top of Ball Lightning, which hits a lot. Anyway, Ball Lightning is supported by Control Destruction right now. I know it's a little bit misleading because I'm a crit build and I'm using Control Destruction, which take away some crit chance. But my crit chance, it's high enough. 33%, and if I take this one away, it's 51%. I want to say that's good enough. So yeah. And I'm using lightning penetration, critical strike chance, spell echo, and faster casting. Which is probably not the best setup for... it's much better setup for arc. And the ball lightning would actually work much better with slower projectiles and even knockback. Just knock enemies in front of the ball, ball lightnings or the lightning balls or whatever you can call it. And just getting hit more and more repeatedly. And then they're not getting close to you, so you are safe. So that's something I should do maybe. And when it comes to auras, I'm using Clarity, Herald of Thunder, and Wrath. By the way, well, I actually have an this spark setup, a Vault Spark, to do some extra damage in there, and I also have extra crit chance on it because when I crit, this one will trigger. I also have a cost on damage taken. I accidentally leveling up to 2, and I should actually reduce the level on it. With both Wallow's Mark and critical strikes together with Stormbrand, because why not? So, oh wait a second, I just realized something I completely missed. It's a channeling, so it will not work. Just forget that I actually have that there. I have misused it, so I'm actually gonna level that up. But it's a channeling skill, and channeling skill will not work with cast when damage taken. I completely missed that. Damn. Anyway, I'm using Herald of Thunder together with Curse on Hit and Wallow's Mark. And a very fast overview. This is not a build guide video, but here's my skill tree. Went for the witch up here. Took some lightning damage, dark art for cast speed. Some random Yules. I have quick recovery. Arcane Wheel. I went down to the temple area. So I'm absolutely thinking about making a lightning build with and using MB and instead go for energy shield. Then I don't need to gonna go down here because I really want some life. Just go here and take these energy shield nodes here and some other energy shield nodes, and just use energy from within and convert this to energy shield instead, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna think about doing that. But anyway, this is just a fast overview, and before anyone asks, this is how my ascendancy tree, and I should really maybe one day go and actually ascend the last time. But I haven't played this character in a long time. I think this actually wasn't a lightning build from the beginning, so the name of it, Alisa. I don't remember what this character was from the beginning. But anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I just had some fun with this character. Tell me what you think about my horrible character, but again, I just made it for fun. And I see you guys next time.